Hi guys, welcome back to the video. This video is kindly sponsored by Rhino Trade Insurance. Use code Bundy10 obviously, but we're going to whip across to Troy at Rhino Trade Insurance to run through some stuff.
Thanks Nick. My name's Troy, I work here at Rhino Trade Insurance and we've done Nick's insurance for the past few years now. We do Nick's public liability insurance, his professional indemnity cover, accident and legal insurance, and importantly his tools insurance. It's no lie that there's a growing epidemic of tools theft here in the UK, and increasing scepticism that even if your tools were stolen you'd even get them back. And it's a massive shame and something that affects almost all tradespeople at some point throughout their careers. Our research tells us that tools theft is the #1 concern for tradespeople, and research shows that almost 1 in 3 tradespeople have had their tools stolen or will have their tools stolen in the future. Let's be honest, could you work without your tools? Do you have the spare £2, £5 or even £10,000 it would take to replace your tools if ever they were stolen? Now, there are many ways that you can do your bit to make sure that your tools are safe. Deadlocking your vehicle, slapping a sticker on the side that says no tools are kept in the van overnight, but there is no surefire way of making sure that your tools are 100% safe. Having tools insurance in place means that you are covered in the event that your tools are stolen and they cannot be retrieved. Rhino's Tools in Transit insurance starts at just £3.75 a month and covers your tools when they're kept in your van. And unlike other insurance providers, our tools insurance covers the tools kept in your vehicle even overnight. Now listen, I know you don't want to see me go on for any much longer and I'll pass you through to the lads in just a sec, but do what's right for you and do what's right for your business. As Nick himself has said many times before, head over to rhinotradeinsurance.com and use discount code Bundy10 for 10% off all of our insurance policies, not just tools insurance. Get yourself and get your business covered, and he won't forgive me for not saying it, get amongst it. Over to you, Nick.
Hi guys, Nick. Who's here? Adam. There he is. You didn't see him in the last video really. We're down other end of Stafford now doing some remedial works for estate agents, and this job is 14 downlights. I think it's 14. So what here, non-fire rated downlights, but we're not changing them because it's an upstairs flat, so there's just a loft space above. And the guys with the theory behind that is there's no livable space above, so if there was a bedroom above, what we would do is change them for fire rated downlights. But here, just being a loft, there's no need. So we'll show you what's wrong with it in a second. And then on top of it, the bathroom light, there was just about 15 cables going into, and copper exposed and everything, so we'll show you that. But Adam's just getting these down now.
Try not
you
to.
watch, this will be a good one.
Oh, wait there. Oh, there's that tab in there, wait there. No.
So there's no CPCs and anything, and single insulation exposed. So we're gonna have great fun. You hate these ones, don't you? Just re-terminating these, putting everything where it needs to be. I'm pretty sure that these blocks won't have an earth block, so we'll get some two-way ideals. Just do it externally. Yeah, all right. Let me jump up on this one. We'll get a few more down. So this is what you get once you take off the tab. It's just as your...
That definitely didn't come flying off.
So we're going to strip this back. The views, is it 1.5 mil here for the lighting circuit?
Yeah.
So it's a bit thicker than usual. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We just want the grade to sit in just past this line here. So yeah, stupidly I allocated an hour and a half for this job. Never mind. So I'll get Adam to record me to do one of these in a second, but we're not in a good position. I was going to set it up and we can ask each other questions, but there's no way to put it. Well, I've managed to do 1, 2 onto the third. Adam's having a bit. So he's had to do it 3. Go on, Ad, do you explain what's going on? Because
I did it all nice and neat. Thought I'd left enough cable, and then yeah,
there was too much
so
colours,
like,
didn't you?
So it was basically like that. Chocolate box stuck out the bottom, and then now it'll actually fit in.
But the earths aren't long enough to bend out the box, yeah.
Yeah, wait there. No.
So he has to redo the whole thing again.
Okay.
What's that, the 4th time?
Third.
Third time.
Yeah.
But other than that, mate, I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah. And
oh my god. The thing is, it is so hot in here. I'm sweating. Adam doesn't feel the heat. No. He feels the cold because he weighs 4 stone soaking wet. But you like the heat. I detest it. Fat man in a hot room, not good. What are you laughing for?
It's already
Can
70
you get off your phone?
degrees.
Get your phone, please.
It's gonna be
Everyone saw you then. It already is hot.
No, it's not. Let's just go to the pub instead.
Should we get pub? Go and join Dave and Nige, yeah?
Yeah.
So, I'll undo this and I'll show you the stages of how to do it properly.
Oh, John dear, Stephen.
Oh dear.
I need more anyway, don't I?
There you go, mate. Right, it's working now. Just hit the GoPro and it records. What did you just say, mate?
I said I already feel like I want to go home.
That's not happening. It's only not even 9 o'clock yet. Oh, so hot. I hate the heat. Love the cold. Like the rain. Always have done. Adam likes the hot, the heat, the sun.
Winter.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, you had your heated seat on until about a week ago in the van. People collared you on the video.
It's nice.
It's nice.
On your back.
On your back. Right, let's get this off. Right, I'm trying to show Adam the steps. So strip way too much.
Right.
Look here, boy.
Wait there, I've got it.
You've got it. You've done him.
Wait there.
Ooh.
I swear to God if I drop anything.
Don't drop anything. I think you've got it. Right, so with these ones, we want to leave enough slack on the CPC/earths to get out, which I didn't do on the first one, so I had to redo it, but I didn't record that. Shh, don't tell anyone.
I'm not the only one who makes mistakes.
I make happy accidents, not mistakes.
I just want to cry.
Right, keep that like that. We'll bend the CPCs back like, hang on a second. Like that. Bend them out, and then we'll hold the box up against it. Don't shoot into the ceiling, which is here. Which is here. We want to line that up with the grey. It's just inside. You can see how much we've got to snip. Snip them, get them in. Sleeve the CPCs up, so I jump to that. That's the next step. So we took it out, we put the blocks in, put some sleeving on. We'll pop that back in. We'll stick an ideal on the top. Job's a good one. Last little bit. That's on now, and we'll just put the lid on.
Right, so, right there. If you stand on this, it makes a lot of noise. Tempted to do it. Yeah, I'll do it to show you. Very annoying. But yeah, just strip this last one down to do this one. And this is what I'm left with. This one's probably the worst one in this room. Yeah. Gonna just strip it out now and then let's see how long it takes me. I reckon at least 5 minutes. Oh, my phone's not on me. I ain't got a watch on. Forgot to say what time it is. It is 9:10. Let's give it a go. Right, I've done it. I have got the box, little black box imprint on my hand because that wouldn't want to go on. And that took me a couple of minutes, but I think it took me about 10 minutes and then to actually do it. What about now? Yeah. So it's been 15 minutes, but it took me ages to get that black box on because the screws were all rusty.
So I've just been on the phone, Adam's done some filming. He's just gone and hoovered, we're just moving into the hallway. The customer's in the lounge, so we can't get any footage in there. But I'm gonna go and do the bathroom. This is one of the main things that we found, which is just like a moment of what you would see as a spark, and you just like can't understand why someone's done this. But Adam's put these others back together. What I'm saying, one of the main things that I can say is, as a spark or younger guys coming into the trade or retraining, this looks exactly the same to the customer. Nothing has changed at all. And when you're picking faults up like this, especially for EICRs and whatnot, and you say this needs rectifying for this, it is quoting reg numbers and it is saying the reasons why it shouldn't be like that. Yes, these are class 2 fittings, they have a metal bezel, but I always like to have, because I know there's a rule with something where you don't have to have an earth cable running through the circuit, but in my eyes I would much rather have it's there. Why wouldn't we join it through to bring ourselves to have a CPC in the circuit cable feeding it, or than not? It just doesn't make sense. I've seen it recently with a few people with sensors or outside lights or PIRs where they've run a 3-core cable and they've just put earth sleeve in, they've removed that and they've just put brown sleeve in and used it as a strapper or a switch cable. I don't really like doing. I'd rather just run a 4-core in. I know it doesn't always allow you to do it, but let me know you guys' thoughts, because it's a bit of an interesting one.
Right, so next just doing the bathroom one. New uni light magnet on the
and here we go,
door hangers. And yeah, this is what we found.
Get a load of that.
JB no lid.
And this isn't a class 2 fitting at all, so if that was touching the bracket, yes it is earthed, but with the CPC not being connected, we did test and there was a CPC earth here, so we're just going to pull this down. There's not a lot of slack on here. Redo it, put it in some ideals, physically in the fitting, and get rid of all these exposed conductive parts. Exposed conductive parts, that was good for me. Doesn't that sound like David Savory? Yeah, pull it out, mark out what's what, because we're going to have a loop in, loop out. We've got a 3-core, which will be taking power to the fan isolator behind. Yeah, and that'll be us, and then switch cable to the pull cord. So I'll redo all that and we'll make this a little bit better. So don't be, any young guys out there, don't get caught up with, oh my god, there's a lot of cables. Just break it down. So sleeve in here, that runs to our pull cord, so we'll have permanent live on here. This will be our switch live, and this will be connected to our yellow on our 3-core, which will be a switch live, go into the isolator, then across to the extractor fan. So that's that done. On the 3-core, we've got the blue, which will be our neutral, and then we've got the red, which is here, which will jump across to be our permanent live. So with extractor fans that are timed, we need a live, a permanent live, a switch live, a neutral, and a CPC. And then once people double sleeve and stuff, once that's out of the way, we will literally just have our loop in, permanent, live, neutral, and earth, loop in and loop out. So they will go together, and then we'll separate these across what we want. Okay, so we've got our earths, that's our switch live. Yes, that is our switch live because that's a yellow one. This is our switch live coming down to our permanent live with our neutrals. So we'll reconnect that in, get that up, make sure these connections stay in the light fitting, not going into the sealing void. And yeah, all exposed copper is now concealed, so I'm more than happy now that this is a lot better than it was before. You're hot, mate. Right, there we go. Need 2 hours to do that job. It didn't help I was on the phone quite a few times.
9 times, and I was super slow because I hate them.
Oh dear, oh dear. So I think we're scraping the barrel with this video, to be honest. I wanted to film more, but it was too much of a pain. I was on the phone, the customer was in the way in the lounge. So yeah, this is what we're sort of picking up on a lot. Sorry mate, there you go.
Getting it out of the sea.
There's a lot of stuff that we see with downlights as well. People on the ICRs aren't pulling them down. A lot of people would see to it, a lot of people would see 3 it. That's not brioche, is it?
Pan au chocolat.
Pan au chocolat. Je suis croissant. What does that mean?
I want a croissant.
No, I am a croissant.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, right, thanks for watching. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye bye now.